If you feel like you're always running out of time on the New South Wales placement test, what should you do? What is the optimal timing strategy? Now, the key thing is on this exam, you don't have to get 100% to get accepted. The reality is that if you got 90% or 95%, you're going to have an extremely high score, and you're almost certainly going to be in the top 5 to 10% of students in each section of the exam. And what that means is we can be smart with how we allocate our time. For some sections, we might want to leave, for example, in thinking skills, there's 40 questions. We can probably leave the 4 hardest questions to the end. Because even if we didn't get time to do those questions and we just guessed them, we would have still answered 90% of the exam. And if we just got most of those questions correct, we're easily going to be competitive for a selective high school. And those 4 hardest questions, they might take double, triple, even quadruple the amount of time of some of the easier marks in the exam. Because ultimately, every mark on the exam is worth 1 mark. Every question is worth 1 mark. Easier questions are worth 1 mark. Harder questions are worth 1 mark as well. And so you want to be very smart with how you use your time. You want to make sure you get all the easy marks first. You maybe have 4 questions, which you leave to the end, which are the hardest ones. If you have time, ideally, you can go through them, you can do them slowly and get those marks. But if you have to guess them, if you have to make an educated guess, that's okay, because you've got all the easy marks, which contribute the most to your grade and will be enough to succeed on its own. And so if you're struggling with timing, you want to be tactical, you want to be strategic, you want to get the easy marks first, and you want to leave maybe 5 or 10%, the hardest 5 or 10% of questions at the end. You want to make sure you answer them, but you do them after you've got all the easy marks first.